Okay. Hey everybody, this is Adri Theron, and I have another little video for you guys. So, there's this visual novel on Steam called Spill the Beans. It is not released yet, but on June 10th, as a part of Steam Next Fest, they will be releasing their demo. And I got a early copy of the demo, so thank you guys for that. Um, so Spill the Beans is by Skeletal Games, and it is a reverse detective visual novel. So, the crime. There is a crime. You committed the crime. And now you have to like escape and frame people for you, and convince people that, oh, it's someone else who did it. So, um, I found this very interesting. I don't think I've played a visual novel with this premise. I don't even know if I've heard about a visual novel with this premise. So I found this super duper interesting. And I've already played through the demo for like 45 minutes to an hour-ish. It's not a super duper long demo. Again, it's a demo, and like you can't demo like a ton of a visual novel because it's a visual novel. Um, but they got enough to really give a good feel for the game. So, you are in a magical world and you are a human in a magical world. And you are working at a cozy cafe and you want to steal their special coffee recipe. I don't really know more details of like what makes their recipe so special. Demo didn't say, but there's something like ungodly about this recipe and you want to steal it. So you do, and then you gotta frame people. And there are like there's Sloane, the vampire girl, the siren, the skeleton guy, the cat familiar, the other guy that I think is human, but maybe he's not human. So there's like 6 characters other than you. I did see that there's going to be like a CG gallery of like 20 plus CGs. There's custom music. The music is actually really good. I was kind of just like, I like this. That was like the first thing I noticed while playing the demo. It's like this is really nice music, and a bunch of different endings. So based off what I've played, I actually think it's really good. So let's kind of like take a look at what they got. So they have very good theming. They got coffee everywhere. I like coffee. I have coffee every single day, so I'm loving this. Just like other visual novel stuff, you have skip, auto, quick save, quick load, settings, history, yada yada, standard visual novel things. I'm gonna go ahead and skip since I've already played through, and you can play the demo yourself in a bit. Oh, you know what? So I did play this on my Steam Deck because I'm a Steam Deck girly. So the saves might not be cross save between my desktop and my Steam Deck, and maybe that's why the skip button's not working. That's fine. We're just gonna click through it because you should download the demo and play it yourself. But like the art is very nice and crisp. I like the coloring. I like the line art. I'm a sucker for good line art. So here's the other thing I really liked is you have a character creator, right? And it's not like super intense character creator, but it's pretty nice. Like most visual novels I play don't have a character creator at all. So you can either be female or male typically. And then occasionally there's like ones that are non-binary. But since I play like a lot more of the Japanese industry Otome games, you're typically just like, female. And the character has a set hair color, so you don't really got any choice over what the main character looks like. But in this, you do, so I'm liking that. So let's see, forename, surname is the last name. Okay, so here's your character creator. Again, it's not too intensive because like you don't get seen, but I like it because this does pop up later in the game a little bit. So I went with this hairstyle, but here's the other ones. And of course, I'm gonna go with pink hair. So it's kind of hard to get my color I want, but close enough, whatever. And then they have skin tone color. And you are supposed to be human. This is very pale. I'm not quite that pale, but I'm very white. And then so you have your pronouns down here. Here's like the standard ones. And then we have this other, and you can select. I was like, oh, this is fancy. I don't really need that. I typically just play as female. So, and this is where you are filling out a resume, I guess, for a job. And you can put these things. And from what I've played through, because I like switched what I put in all these boxes, like the characters do comment on that. So I do like that. It's like, hey, if you're gonna have this, they better comment on it. Let's see. Got the first thing I did. Fun loving, professional. Let's see, passable, confident. Possible sidekick. And please. I love how it's like you can just put whatever the hell you want. Surprisingly, okay, snack. Oh, I missed this one. We're gonna do long walks on the beach. And then done. And look, when I go over done, it has like little coffee beans on it. It's cute. It's good theming. I like the background. All the backgrounds look nice. Very cozy. It's very detailed. Like you saw all the baked goods in there. So this Sloan. Well, Sloan? I don't know how to say any of the names since there's no voices, so I'm just guessing. But I love this. You're like, I'm here to mess things up. So here's where it gets cool. You can be like, hey, so this means they want to be your friends. And you can do this to be like, hey, I'm gonna mess with you. I'm gonna screw with you. So the top one is decrease Sloane's mood to make her more prone to break it under pressure. Sloane is very much overworked, and I feel very bad about this choice. I like this choice. Those extra hours must be worth it. This place is spotless. So I played through twice already, and one route I picked this. The first route, I have trouble making mean choices. So I'm probably not going to do well when this game comes out. I'm going to get caught. But I played a second time, and I picked the mean choice. And she kind of just looks like she's about to like have a breakdown the entire time. And it's like, oh, I don't feel good picking this choice. So we're going to go with we're going to pick it. We're going to be bad. And you see, you get a little bit like, oh no. And look at her like shaking. She's like, I'm having a mental breakdown. I hate this job. So I do like how you go over the choices and they give you the notes at the top. They kind of guide you with what's going to happen. Because I've played visual novels and other like video games where you had choices where it says one thing and it's really not clear what the heck is going to happen after you do that thing. So you read it and you're like, oh, this is going to happen. And then it does like the complete opposite. So this is pretty clear of what are your choices going to do. And I also just want to highlight that I love how like the choice you're selecting over highlights and has a little coffee bean in the corners. So very much like it. Yeah, let's take the big apron. So I'm not going to read through any of the text because again, you guys should do this yourself and download the demo when it comes out next week and wishlist the game. And I don't know what else like Steam Next Fest entails other than like, I know wishlisting games helps out developers and stuff. And you maybe follow them on their socials like Twitter and Instagram and all of that jazz. Oh yeah, this is the boss man. This is Fred? The cat familiar. So also like that there's a lot of sprites. You get a lot of motion. Decrease Fred's mood to make him more prone to break it under pressure. Let's be nice to Fred. Gotta be nice to the kitty. yeah, I just like the artwork. I think it's really good. The characters all look really cool and interesting. And like just as we've gone through the plot and had the choices, I'm engaged. I've definitely played other visual novels where I'm like, this is kind of boring. This is interesting. So here's some different choices than we had before. So again, here's a choice to make like Fred like you. But then these are like, you can create opportunity for someone to do something that's gonna make them look suspicious, or you can make them suspicious of another person. So now the only thing is that I found is later on, if you do something to make someone do something that ends up making them look suspicious, they will come back and be like, oh, well, you suggested that. And then they kind of are more suspicious of you. So my assumption is the way to get through this game is going to potentially have someone pick one person you want to frame, have them do something that makes them look suspicious, and they'll suspect you. And then you look for opportunities to make everyone else suspect them and kind of focus on that one person, frame them instead of trying to like make everyone do suspicious things. Because if you make everyone do suspicious things and they're all like, well, you suggested that, eventually they'll catch on and figure out that, oh, you are really the suspect. You are the suspicious one. So, yeah. I like this one. We're going to create an opportunity for Fred to act suspiciously in front of others. I like Sloan. I don't want to frame Sloan, but I didn't pick that earlier, so we're going to pick it. So, and then up there shows your little indicator that Fred is more suspicious of Sloan. Let me look at the time. And this is the delivery guy. I think he's just a human. I do want to get to show you the other characters. I think they all look really cool. So this is a pink vampire, and I love pink, so I really like her. Pink vibe, everything. My desk is very pink, guys. I really like pink. So, yeah. So I really like Jessie. I want Jessie to love me because she's pink. Love me, Jessie. Well, you're far too fashionable to be spy. Yeah, love me, Jessie. Take my side. Okay, and then this is the siren. Her name is Alexandra, and she is a content creator. And I'm gonna irritate her. She's like, ugh. So I do like how it clearly indicates what happens. But again, you kind of know that going into the choice. They're not hiding anything. And apparently they have a thing. Jessie and Alexandra dated or something. No one said the word dated. They kind of like implied, but didn't outright say it yet. And so I assume that's going to pop up more later in the rest of the game. Let's see. Who do I want to frame? Ooh, no. I want Jessie to like me. Yeah, let's frame you. And this is our skeleton man. And he's goofy and funny. And I like that he's like kind of a gothy biker guy. I like the roses on his jacket. And look, he does the little blush cheeks. He's so cute. And I'm also amused that he can drink coffee because he's a skeleton. So where does it go? Yeah, all these people are kind of sort of friends, drama, but friend group. Let's see. So because I want to frame her, so I don't want him to act suspicious, but I want him to be suspicious of her. Just like that. Okay, so we're gonna stop there for this video because it's already gone on 15 minutes. So yeah, let's look at the settings real quick. Oh, I like how they designed their menu. I'm also like a big, person for how do you design your menus and UI, and I love bright colors. So I automatically just love this because like I'm very much like a cool color person over a warm color, but I just like it looks good, like a rainbow. Looks good. But these are all pretty much like standard settings for visual novels. Oh, this is fun. Look at the coffee beans everywhere. So, I think this is going to be a good game. They are doing something that is pretty novel. I haven't seen it before. No, it doesn't, I would love to know if you've seen other games doing something similar. So very novel, very original character designs, very crisp art, very good music. They're hitting all the right, like, check boxes to have a very solid visual novel. So I wish them luck. I hope they get a bunch of wish lists on Steam. I hope they get their demo downloaded a ton during the Steam Next Fest. And hopefully this is only the first of many games to come from them because, this one is very creative and I will love to see how this game turns out and then potentially what they do after that. I'd love to see where their ideas go. And if you guys are watching this video and watch it all the way to the end, I appreciate it and have a great day and bye-bye.